Alright guys, what's going on? Like and subscribe. I had opened this pack, Speed Duel, for you guys the other day. But my little cousin was in the background and she was crying, and forget about it. I wasn't gonna post that video for you guys like that. So I'm gonna do a little reopen for you guys right now. So let's get to it. I only opened the Yugi structure deck, so I haven't opened the Shizu structure deck. Bear with me. And I haven't opened the Pegasus structure deck either. So I did open up the variant cards. Let me show you guys that. Let's see. Here it is. You get one of this, the golden apple. And you get one for Pegasus as well. Mimi Cat. Now let me show you guys this Yugi deck before I open any of these other status decks. You usually get two of this, but I took one out and added this variant card that came up with Yugi pack. Sharp of Greed. You get 2 Legend of the Fiend Jester. 1, 2. 1 Furry Imp. 1 double custom. The Storm Mystic, you get 1. Blue Dragon Summoner, you get 1 of those. Let's see now. You get 1 Dark Magician Girl. And look at this, guys. I don't know if you can see it, but it says Speed Duel right there. Like when you move, when you see the light right there, you see it? Speed Duel. So you can only use this card that says Speed Duel with the watermark right there when it comes to Speed Duel. You get 1 Dark Magician, and you can see the Speed Duel right there. The old Speed Duel. If you don't use those, you're not allowed to use it anyways. You can only use the Speed Duel cards for Speed Duel. But you can use the Speed Duel cards for regular duels. I already looked into that. You get 1 Sage Stone, 1000 Knife, Tribute Doll, River Yuku, Dark Magic Attack, and Wonder One. Now for the traps. You get 4 traps with this structure deck. Magic Jammer, typical Yugi. Light Force Sword, you guys already know he used that on the anime. Magician Circle, and 7 Tulip Bandits. That's all for Yugi's deck though. Let me show you guys the skill cards. This is Yugi's skill card. Final Draw. You get to place a counter on this card once during your turn. When you have 3 counters, you can search any card from your deck and add it to your hand. But at the end of the turn that you use this skill, you lose a duel. So you have to finish your opponent during that battle phase. If not, you lose. That's just crazy. In my opinion, I think this one is better. Destiny Draw. If you lose 2,000 or more life points, you can activate this skill during your next draw phase. During your draw phase, you might search your deck for any card, reveal it to your opponent, and add it to your hand instead of drawing. If you do not, flip this card. If you do that, flip this card over. Then you got this one, Power of Dark. It's like Yami basically. The field spell Yami, all fiend and spellcaster monsters on the field gain 200 attack and defense. Also, fairy monsters on the field lose 200 attack and defense. The thing with the skill cards is that you need to have them face down until you start a duel. Now, once you start the duel, if you meet the requirements, you can flip your cards and use it. But you can only use one per duel. Now let's open Ishizu starter deck. Holy crap. Let's see, I haven't opened any of this, so I don't know what she has in here. So you guys can see I had the Yugi starter deck on in sleeves because I have opened them already. Ishizu skill. Pre-science. If your opponent life point is more than twice your life point, activate this skill. You might look at the top of both yours and your opponent's deck at any time. Okay. Gracekeeper Lot. If you lose 1,800 or more life points, you can activate the skill during your next draw phase. During your draw phase, you may search your deck for a Gracekeeper's card, reveal it to your opponent, and add it to your hand instead of drawing. If you do that, flip this card over. Like I say, you gotta flip the cards over when your body uses skills. When you meet the requirements, of course. Millennium Necklace. At the start of the opponent's turn, before they draw, you might look at the top 3 cards of their deck and rearrange them in any order. This skill can only be used once per duel. Not bad. Alright, now for her monsters. Gracekeeper Curse. If this card is summoned, inflict 500 damage to your opponent. Not bad. This is my favorite. Gracekeeper Spear Soldier. If this card is attack a defense position monster, inflict piercing damage to your opponent. I think that I'm gonna break up her deck, take some cards and add it to Yugi's deck. I'm gonna mess up their deck a little. You get 2 of those. Any battle damage this card inflict to your opponent is treated as effect damage instead. Gracekeeper Bazaar. Gracekeeper's Chief. You can only control one face-up Gracekeeper Chief. Your graveyard isn't affected by Necrobally. When this card is tribute summoned, you can target one Gracekeeper monster in your graveyard, special summon that target. Gracekeeper Cannon Holder. You can tribute one Gracekeeper monster except Gracekeeper Cannon Holder and inflict 700 damage to your opponent. Gracekeeper Assailant. When this card declares an attack while Necrobally is on the field, you can target one face-up monster your opponent control, change your target battle position. You got 2. Gracekeeper Priest. While there is no face-up field spell, the field is treated as Necrobally. All Gracekeeper monsters on the field gain 200 attack and defense. 1 and 2 of her. I like this guy too. Gracekeeper Recruiter. If this card you control is sent to your graveyard, add one Gracekeeper monster with with 1,500 or less defense from your deck to your hand. So if that's your only monster and they destroy it, you can actually add one to your hand and you have another monster for your next turn. Gracekeeper Shaman Spellcaster effect. Gain 200 defense for each Gracekeeper monster in your graveyard. Negate all monsters effect that activate in the graveyard except Gracekeeper monster. While Necrobally is on the field, your opponent cannot activate field spell cards. Also, field spell cards cannot be destroyed by your opponent's card's effect. Not bad. And this is the big bad guy of this deck, I guess. Gracekeeper Oracle. I'm not going to read his effect. It's too long. A Cat of Ill Omen. Flip. Choose one trap from your deck and place it on top of your deck. Or if Necrobally is on the field, you can add that trap to your hand instead. Not bad. Gracekeeper Steal It. Target 2 Gracekeeper monsters in your graveyard. Add those targets to your hand. This effect cannot be negated by the effect of Necrobally. Hidden Temple of Necrobally. Sebek's Blessing. If your monster inflict battle damage to your opponent by a direct attack, gain the same amount of life point. That's dope. We already know what these do. Blast Hell by Tribute. When an opponent's monster that was tribute summoned declares an attack, destroy as many face-up attack position monsters they control as possible. And if you do, inflict 1,000 damage to your opponent. Rite of Spirit. The Eye of the Truth. I could have sworn this deck was going to bring Necrobody, but I guess it didn't. Okay. That's all for Shizu's deck. Let's put the thing back in there. Pegasus. Mr. Tomb War. Yugi boy, you ready to open this? Oh crap, this brings back so many memories. Start with his skill cards. It is a Tomb War. This card is treated as Tomb War. So you can just open it and it will be a Tomb War right in your thinking. Mind Scan. At the start of the third turn, if your life point is 3,000 or higher, activate this skill. Count both players' turns. You might look at your opponent's set, spell, and trap card at any time. If your life point drops below 3,000, flip this card over. Millennium Eye. At the start of the duel, look at your opponent's opening hand. You might choose to have that player shuffle their hand into their deck and draw a new hand. If both players use the skill at the same time, the turn player resort their skill first. Okay. Oh, look. I would never thought he had this card too, like Yugi. Rodor. Toon Alligator. 1 and 2. He has some good defense. 1,600. For this format that you're playing with right now, that's some good defense. Pyro Dragon. Dark Rabbit. 2 Max Sorcerer. Excuse me. 2 Mermaid. Who could forget that? 2 Summer's Call. Uh-oh. Relinquish. Okay. That's the sword. That's the heart of this deck right here. Relinquish. Black Illusion Ritual. That's the ring of Relinquish. Tune Table of Contents. Add 1 tune card from your deck to your hand. It's like a search card, basically. Tune Rollback. Target 1 tune monster you control. It can make a second attack during each battle phase this turn. Oh, okay. And you know, 2 monsters inflict piercing damage, so. 2 more. Activate this card by paying 1,000 life points. 1 and 2. You need that for your 2 monsters. Yami. All field and spell monster. All fiend and spell caster monster on the field gain 200 attack and defense. Also, all fairy monsters on the field lose 200 attack and defense. Sword of the Deep Seated. The equipped monster gains 500 attack and defense. If this card is sent to the graveyard, place it on top of your deck. That's not bad. Tune Defense. When an opponent's monster declares an attack, targeting a face-up level 4 or lower tune monster you control, you can target the attack. You can make the attack a direct attack instead. So in case you want to save up your monster. Jar of Greed. Draw 1 card. Wild Tornado. Target 1 face-up card in the spell and trap card zone. Destroy that face-up card. Then its controller can send 1 spell trap from their hand. If this set card is destroyed and sent to the graveyard, target 1 face-up card on the field. Destroy that target. Alright, guys. That's all we have. We opened Pegasus, Jesus, and the first one was Yugi's structure deck. Those are the 3 structure decks that comes here on the Destiny Master pack. I don't know if you guys can see it right there. There we go. Alright, guys. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe. I'm going to try to do some cards giveaway in my next video. I got to find out how can I do that. But stay tuned. Thanks.